Hey, this is post recording. I just wanted to come on here and clarify. I know this video is like really long. You're not supposed to watch the whole video if you don't want. It's for like specific parts. I'm gonna have timestamps in the video, so like it's really only for like if you need clarification on like one rule or something like that, or you just don't understand it and you feel like you need a little more help just in case. That's what this video is for. It's super optional. You're not supposed to need it, but if you do, then it's here. And also, if you have any questions, just put it in the comments. I mean, these are rules. These are just from the internet. These are from ones that I've seen before, so they shouldn't be super hard to understand. But I just included this just in case anyone is in trouble. All right. Awesome. Oh, and make sure to turn on auto-generated captions, because I didn't put captions in the video because it is long, and that takes a lot of effort. So just do auto-generated captions on YouTube because it makes it easier to understand if you're just like listening to it or whatever. All right. Cool. Bye.
Alright, I'm low-key gonna raw dog this video, so be on your best behavior. Senior Assassin official rule set. I have my buddies behind me to help me demonstrate some of these scenarios to make it easier to understand for the not smart people. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, Senior Assassin official rule set. Any breaking, like basically, if you break the rules, like it's possible that you're gonna get eliminated and disqualified. Maybe just you, maybe the whole team. It depends really, because there's a good amount of stuff. So like it depends on what you break. I mean, if it's just like something like real small, you'll probably be eliminated. But if it's something like that like pertains to the whole team, then your whole team will probably be eliminated. All right. Number one, players will be in teams of 2. When/if your player gets eliminated, you will not be eliminated and can survive the week. So I'm gonna use.
Don't let the host see this.
So I'm gonna pretend this is a water gun because I'm not trying to like get myself wet. Pause. I just don't really care that much. These two, let's pretend they're on a team, 2 people, and I just shoot one of them. So he's still alive. So it's like day 2 of round 1. He's still alive. So like the team is still active. They both have a target on another team. He just has to kill both or one of the targets, like depending on how many they have left. If they have none left, then he's fine. He just has to survive. But if there's 2 left, he's gonna have to kill both of them. And if there's 1 left, he's just gonna have to kill the other person. They're both gonna obviously be on the same team. Once the week has ended, if only 1 player in a team remains and completes all the mandatory tasks, like killing the other team that they're assigned and surviving, then they move on to the next round, and their friend comes back. So we have 2 of them. I shoot and kill Nick, and then Nick go down, and I shoot and kill Nick, and then Julian kills both of the people that his team was assigned, so he gets both of his stuff done, and he would move on to the next round. And instead of him just moving on to the next round as their whole team, Nick actually come back. Nick comes back up, and now pretend it's round 2, and now both of them are alive for the second round, and they work as if Nick never died, because as long as one survives and completes all the tasks that they need to do to move on, then both of them move on when the second round happens. So that just means like a sub thing is that all full team wipes are mandatory. So the way that it's going to be assigned is you're going to go by team basis, and we'll get into a little more on that in a little bit, but it's going to be team 1 gets assigned to team 2, gets assigned to team 3, or obviously not in that order, but as in a whole team gets assigned to a whole nother team. These 2 are on a team, right? That's player 1 and player 2. They are team 1. And then me and my friend Sai are player 3 and 4. We're team 2. They are going to get a DM on Instagram saying that they have us as their target. You'll get individual people as your target, but I'll make sure to include the team, the full team, and you can kill anyone. So Julian, because he's on team 1, can kill me or Sai because we're on team 2. He can kill either of us. Nick doesn't even have to do any work. If he's like doing something or whatever, and Julian has the opportunity to kill both of us, he can do 2 at once. Any order and where they both figure out a way between the 2 of them to fully eliminate team wipe our team, then we will be fully eliminated. Same thing goes with every team where you just have to do a full team wipe of your targets. Your targets will be assigned on different teams. Basically, you just have to film. Obviously, you have to film your assassination. When you kill someone, you have to make sure it's filmed and clearly, obviously. And then through the Splashin' app or through the Instagram DM, submit your elimination. Make sure to include who it is because I don't know all the seniors. Yeah, so just make sure to include person you assassinated and video of them actually being assassinated in order to fully get the kill. So let's do a little scenario. I, in this situation, is on team 1. Julian's on team 2. Sai got a DM on his thing and says, you have to assassinate team 2 in order to survive. Julian's on team 2. So Sai encounters Julian and is like, I have the opportunity to slime him. Sai does not pull out his phone. No phone. No recording. And shoot him. And he shoots him. And he kills him with a water gun. Sai kills Julian. There is no phone present. He does not record. There's no phone present. Doesn't count. It just doesn't count. It really doesn't. He could be dead wet, but it doesn't count. This is good. This is what you need to do. Record every inch. Record every inch of him. Yeah, do that. Do that. And so next one. Any place regarding school property, like events, sports games, prom, campus, anywhere on the campus, parking lots of the school, like lower lot, upper lot, back lot, whatever. They're off limits, completely off limits. No, like, no. Yeah, so, yeah, no place regarding school property, like, any school property, like, that means away games. Like, if it's, like, baseball, and it's an away game, just because it's not on South doesn't mean it doesn't apply. Like, it's, like, every school property. Okay. Yeah, additionally, workplaces, stuff like that, off limits. And I've talked to some people, and it's from the time they clock in to the time they clock out. But the problem is some people have jobs like babysitting. Babysitting's a big one, right? Yeah, if any of you guys have jobs or are employed, then yeah, so you'll know this pertains to you. Basically, yeah, so places of work, if you're clocked in, don't count. If anyone tries to get you while you're at work, it doesn't count. So for example, let's say I'm at my job, right? I work a really hard job, I actually professionally gamble. But let's just say I'm at my job, I'm working really, really hard at this stuff. And Julian knows that I gamble for a living. By the way, great profession. You should really try.
I'm 34 and I'm a risk taker.
Yeah, I'm what they call a professional risk taker. I actually don't gamble. And Julian sees that I'm gambling. Bang! Anyways, Julian sees that I'm gambling and is like, dude, this is a prime opportunity to kill me. Ooh. And then he shoots me. I'm down, man, down. And he shoots me, but it doesn't count because...
Yeah, this is editing. I hit the mute button on this segment. I don't know why, but I lost a lot of good information. But basically, as long as I'm clocked in and within the premises of the workspace, then I'm fine. But the second I leave the workplace and I'm clocked out of my job, then I'm vulnerable and he can shoot me and I can get shot and I can be recorded and shot and potentially eliminated. That's basically it. Sorry.
Places of worship, completely off limits. This is like churches, mosques, all the whole shebang. Not versed, but synagogues. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a good one. Yeah, synagogues. Like, just everything religious. Like, if you're like, maybe this is religious, just don't do it. McDonald's. This is a big one, though. Going into other people's houses is big because It's kind of a big no-no. I see it happen a bunch of times on a bunch of senior assassin stuff that I see. I know it's like the signature move where you like go to bro's house and you slime out your HB at his own house, which is kind of like wild as shit, but you know. Okay, you may not enter someone's house without permission of them being let in. So, and this includes garages. So like garages and like extra stuff like that, as long as it's like on their property, like you just can't go in. That's just not okay. Same thing with like cars, you know, all like that. It's a big umbrella, big net casted. Julian's perked outside of my house. My own homeboy is perked outside of my house, ready to slime the shit out of me. And I cross this line here. I'm now out of my house. I can be shot through the door. Like, it's fine. But if Julian wants to come into my house, stop! I'm not letting you in my house, boy. Like, you can't. However, if my mother is in my house, no matter how many times I say, Mom, bro, please, don't let him in. Please, he's gonna slime me! Don't let him in. And then stand inside. Yeah. And then Julian comes up. I'm safe in my home. And then my mom says, yeah.
Good to go. Come on, get in. Get in. You kidding?
Yeah. My mother betrays me and says, yeah, you're okay to come in. Even if I say no. I mean, it's like parents, bro. Like, parents have the last say. But, like, as long as that person gets permission, he can shoot me. No, in my own home, no. In the comfort of my own home. He had permission, so that's valid. That's a W kill. That's a W kill, boy. Like, but he can't go into anywhere in my property. Like, no going to my cars, no going to my sheds, garages, house, shit like that, unless he has permission. And if you have a screenshot of a mother saying, I let you in, or something like that, or a video of them saying, yes, you can come in, that would be most preferred. But typically it should be fine. Worst case scenario, person who gets killed argues that they didn't have permission, and then all the person who killed them, the assassin, has to do is just show proof that they were allowed in, which is really easy if you just record a video or take a screenshot or screen record a call that says something like, you know, you're allowed in my house, from one of the parents or guardians or siblings, anyone in the family. Maybe the dog, if you're like, you like give him a treat. Recreational places, and I mean this kind of lightly, are off limits. Yeah. So, okay, so let's talk about recreational places real quick. Stuff like restaurants and gyms, inside. Only inside. If I'm in a gym and I walk outside of the gym and I get shot, that's totally chill. I mean, yeah, just like if it's like a public place with like actual people, and then you're like inside of a building and you like bring out a water gun.
If someone gets scared from what you're doing, I feel like that's...
Yeah, if when you do something, someone's gonna get scared. Like someone watching is gonna get like scared, like a regular civilian person is gonna get scared because like you're doing something really stupid. It's not allowed. But just general recreational places, like just sports games in general, I guess. It really depends. It's on a case-by-case basis. But just as a guide, when you're going to go kill the person, I mean, shoot them with a water gun, just keep in mind that, like, if it's, like, somewhere that's, like, in a place, like, inside, like a gym, or, like, kind of like a gym, or, like, you know, wherever, and it's, like, in public, maybe not the best idea. Yeah, I would say just places like gyms and stuff like that, gyms and restaurants, off limits, completely off limits. Next one. So the only things that count as, okay, this is a big one. Only things that count as valid weapons are a water gun that can be commercially bought, like a water gun. And like one thing that I was thinking that like people might try and do, like if they have to resort to it, a full water bottle and you squeeze it, it's like water propulsion. Like I was originally gonna say water propulsion device, but like it needs to be a water gun. You need to buy a water gun. Like I'm sorry, but like the $300+ that you're gonna win is gonna totally outweigh your $10 water gun if you are really that cheap. These are really good examples of like really crazy water guns. Like they're really, really good. However, they're like electric and shit. But however, here's the thing. These work because you can buy these commercially and they are water guns. Even though they're electric, even though they're whatever, they're water guns. And they're just expensive. Like you can still buy them, you can still do whatever, and they're valid. They're so valid. Even if like you don't need obviously one of these, but this is like a valid example. What's not a valid example is a hose. A regular hose is not a valid example because it's not really like a water gun. It's just a hose. But here's the but: if it's got a head on it, that is valid. That is so valid. If it has like one of those like sprayer heads on it and you like squeeze the thing and it like shoots the water, like that's valid. That's so valid.
It has to have a trigger.
Yeah, technically a trigger. I know some of them you have like a lever that you like pull up, but like you get the gist that if it has like the head on it that squirts the water, you're good to go. Something that's stuff that's not allowed, like water bottles. What I know you guys are sad, but water balloons. No, I know it's so sad. And like I was thinking, like, what if you like throw the water balloon? It's like throwing the water like a gun. Like no. I don't care if like it's a gun that shoots a water balloon. Like no, bro. Just put the fries in the bag, bro. Just like stop. If you really want to try that much, just like buy a really good water gun. I don't know, bro. Buy some shit off of like Alibaba. Like, like I don't know, bro. And no, okay, I know this is like weird, but no black water guns because it's same kind of nature as like no water guns that look like real guns. Because I would rather have a senior assassin where no one gets shot. That would be awesome, dude. No police recall would be ideal. And I'm not gonna be like, here, come here. I'm not gonna be like walking around. I'm like, Aiden's my target. Aiden's my target. Ah! Dude, I'm gonna eliminate you for saying. Ah! And I like pull out what looks to be a real gun because that's scary. But like, I don't know if you've been on the other side of a gun, but it's really, really scary. It's really scary. So I wouldn't want to be on the other side of a gun. It would suck a lot, actually.
Pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, it'd be pretty unfortunate. So just don't be that guy who buys a replica AK as a funny, silly water gun and then walks to an officer and says, hey, you want to see my really cool water gun? Hey, officer, you want to see my cool water gun? Come on! It's not going to fly. It's not going to fly. I'm going to tell you that. So don't do that. Yeah. Just like some basic stuff. Targets and partners are not going to be switched during the game. Obviously, I mean, we all know this. Come on. But it just has to be said. So, yeah. So, targets and partners are, like, solidified. I'll have a process for a Google form. I'll, like, put it there or something. I'll make a Google form. Money's going to be through Venmo. Cash if you really need to, but like if you like are that broke and you can't set up Venmo because it takes 5 minutes or Cash App, then that's kind of a you problem. I'm not even gonna lie to you, homeboy. I'm gonna have a Google form and you're gonna fill out your Google form, all your information, who's your partner and stuff like that, and settle your partners before you submit the form because I'm not trying to have 3 boys like tell me like I want to be your partner, I want to be your partner, and then they all submit each other's names, and now I'm like stuck with 3 people. I'm like, have fun not playing the game. I don't know, bro. Just like come up with like make sure it is solid, and then submit the form, and then pay me, and we can get it all cool and done. And I can set it up. And you can't switch targets if your friend has someone you can help them like plan. Like you can do stuff like Julian, come here. If like me and Julian are just homeboys, and I know he doesn't have me, and I don't have him, but I know who has him, I'm gonna talk to him and be like, yo, Aiden is your target. I can like plan with him, or I could be like, yo, I'm gonna call up Aiden for a secret meeting to discuss how we're gonna slime him out, and then you're gonna be there and then secretly kill him. That's totally fine. I just can't kill him.
Some snake shit.
It is some snake shit, but you just have to kill him. Like you're gonna be like the person who you're assigned, you are killing, or someone on the other team. And what I'll do when I DM you is you and your partner will both be DM'd a team. You'll be DM'd a person and a team. When I DM you, I'm gonna say Julian, team 3, and then your friend is gonna get Aiden, team 3. Like you guys will both have team 3 people. Like that's like because you are on the same team, so you will be eliminating both the same team. They don't know it. They will be shot in like 5 minutes time. Yeah. So one other thing that's like whatever is for like prom and stuff like that, because I know senior prom is a little bit later, but it's still upcoming and hasn't happened yet, obviously. So when that happens, I know you guys do prom houses and stuff like that, like after parties, whatever. Prom houses can agree to truce or not, but that'll be settled by them individually. So I think a good system, if you guys want, if there are 2 prom houses that like are solidifying a treaty, you can message the account and I can make a public post that puts it on like official, like this is a truce, and anything that happens between those 2 groups won't count at all. Like you can't do anything. However, if you're in a third like after party and 1 and 2 have an agreement, but number 3 doesn't have an agreement with any of them, you can come and obviously slime like that. Just that you obviously get the point. You get the point. But 1 and 2, they can't do anything to each other because they signed a treaty. Like those are truces. We get this. It's common knowledge. Anything that you do, you will be responsible for. Yeah, that's right. We're bringing accountability into this bitch. Let's go. If I rob a store, I am going to jail. If you trespass and get caught, that is not my fault. That's on you, homeboy. That is on you. That is on you, homeboy. Julian, come up here. If you steal money from me, what do you think will happen?
The feds, bro.
The feds, bro. The feds. I think the biggest thing when it comes to this is going to be trespassing. I mean, that makes sense. Because, like, you're going to be at your friend's house, you're going to, like, think something, but it's actually going to be something else, and you're going to, like, go on trespassing property, and then a cop's going to be like, yo, why are you here? I don't know. Like, worst case scenario, right? This is only worst case scenario. But, like, if I'm trying to slime Julian, and he, like, does whatever, and I run on the trespass property, and I commit a crime or anything like that, like, jumping fences, whatever, I don't know. And I commit a crime, and I get caught, you're going to have to deal with the feds.
Liable, bro.
We ain't liable. This is only you guys. Have fun going to jail. I hope the $300 of senior assassin is worth it. Your bail's definitely going to be more than $300, that's for sure. If the submission has you doing some crazy stuff that's like borderline illegal, and like you can't be doing that, like trespassing, and obviously you don't get caught, so you submit the video and you're fine, and you're like, I got a bail. Like, say goodnight! Say goodnight! You will be happy to know that you will be disqualified and the person you killed is not out because you committed a crime. Yeah! If you jump a fence, it's not my fault, bro. I hope the $300 was worth it. Probably not going to win anyway if you're willing to jump over a fence and, I don't know, commit a crime. I don't think you're the smartest person in the world, so I hope you don't win. In the case that you're like being attacked, like Julian here, let's do this. Let's do an example. In the case, if I'm a victim and Julian's about to slime me out, he's my homeboy, he would never, but like in the case he goes to slime me out, if he tries to slime me and I realize that he's recording and I'm like, damn bro, I'm really about to get slimed out, I'm gonna pull out my 9, I'm gonna pull out my water gun if I have it on me, and I have the ability to shoot him. This basically is just like you are allowed to kill valid kills. Let's go down. Valid kills include the team that is trying to assassinate you, so person 1 or person 2 from the team that is trying to assassinate you, because like I said, teams will go after teams. It's not individuals. Technically it's individuals, but the individuals you and your partner will get will be from the same team. Everything will be linked to teams. So the entire team of 2 can shoot me because I'm on team 3 and they're assigned to me. So if Julian or his partner tries to kill me and I realize it and I pull out my gun and I shoot him first, then he is out and I am safe. He's dead and I wish I had a Nerf gun to shoot him, but I don't. He is dead and I am in the game still. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, so basically you can kill either your assassin or your target. You have to kill your target. You can kill your assassin. Yeah. So you may be permitted to kill your assassin if they can figure it out before you. Yeah. Like. Yeah. If the assassin gets shot first, then he's out. Like that's just, you can kill your assassin before they kill you. That's just awesome sauce. It's more of like a bonus. It's not a requirement at all. It's awesome. It'd be really good and useful because then you know that he's not going to be on your ass. But, you know, it's not mandatory. So, okay. Here's where we get into the fun part. These are the special rules. Okay. Each player. Okay. So right now, I'm going to go over the. I'm just going to pick up the mic. So now I'm going to go over the bounty system. This is I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited to do this one. I'm not gonna lie. It's Michael. It's good. You're gonna like it, bro. Come here. If you want to read it. So the bounty system is basically exactly what it seems. So each player can enact a bounty one time. You have one bounty use throughout the entire game. One bounty use. So like you can use it in round 1. And you won't be able to use it for the rest of the game. You can use it around, like, second to last round, and that's your use, right? So each bounty will be $25 set. You can't do any higher. You can't do any lower. Like, sorry, 25 just makes the most sense. Each bounty will cost $25, and you can enact a bounty only on the singular target assigned to you. So on the reason why I'm assigning the teams and stuff the way that I'm doing it is because when you get assigned a team, you get assigned a player. Like me, if me and my homeboy are on the same team, I'm getting assigned the first person on the team. He's getting assigned the second person on the team. They're both on the same team. We can both kill each of them respectively or however we want. But I'm getting assigned player number 1 and he's getting assigned player number 2 because of this one rule. You can only enact the bounty on the specific person that is your target. So I can't enact a bounty on anyone in the entire game besides player number 1 on the team that me and him are assigned to, because that was my person DM'd to me. I will include a name, I'll include whatever, but that is the only person I'm allowed to put a bounty on, right? Because if it wasn't like that, even with the 1 per game thing, it would still be way too overpowered because you could have multiple people teaming up on one guy, which just isn't fair. And so, yeah, so the bounty, yeah, you can act it once per game. It has to be the only person assigned to you. You specifically, DM'd. You will get a name. You'll get whatever. And if you want to enact a bounty, it will be $25. You have to DM me. You have to, like, be like, I'm ready to do this. And I will make a post saying this person is on a $25 bounty. That basically means anyone in the entire game can kill that person, or not actually kill, can shoot that person with a water gun and eliminate them, right? And you can eliminate them, and it'll count. You have to video it. Obviously, it's the same thing, but you have to video them, and it'll count. If you shoot them, and they're on a bounty, and before the bounty ends, then it counts. And bounties are last 2 days. So you start the bounty. It obviously takes a little time between whatever, but the second I post it, it starts then, and then 2 days from then, is how long the bounty will last. If I assign, if I have Julian, right? Oh, Michael, you can include your face. Michael, no one's gonna care, bro. You have no senior ops. If I have, okay, ready? Here are my 3 friends. Julian and Sai are on a team, and Sai is assigned specifically to Michael. Peter, come in real quick. So Peter and Michael on our team, and yeah, you can. Peter and Michael, here, come in the frame a little bit. Here, I can give you guys some room. Peter and Michael are on a team. They're team 2. And then Sai and Julian are team 1. Sai gets assigned to Michael, and Julian gets assigned to Peter. If Sai wants to place a bounty, then he has to place it on Michael because that's who he's assigned to specifically. He can kill both of them because they're on the same team. That's just a regular elimination. But if he wants to post a bounty, it has to be on the person he's assigned to. So, Sai, he says $25 bounty. I post it on the public Instagram, and there's a post. Anyone in the entire game can now kill Michael for 2 days as long as they record it and send it to me. So if, let's just say I'm in the game and I'm in group like 20, like I'm in team like 20 or something, right? And I'm like, oh dude, I'm just gonna kill Michael because I don't know, I just want to get him out, like, and I want $25. So I kill Michael, record it, kill Michael. He's the only person I'm allowed to kill, besides, obviously, my individual targets and assassins. And I see his bounty, and I kill Michael. Now, Sai owes me $25. And you might be like, all right, bro, come on. Like, really? He owes me $25. Like, I'm not really going to get the $25. Here's the caveat. If Sai doesn't pay me through Cash App, Venmo, regular cash, and sends proof or both parties agree that, or like it's fine, like, you know, the guy says, oh yeah, he paid me. He doesn't really need to have proof as long as the other person is like, I paid you and he received the money, and then the person says, yes, I received the money, right? I just need proof that it happened. Once I have proof, confirmation that Sai paid me, then everything's cool. If Sai fails to pay me in 24 hours, Sai is disqualified. He's eliminated. And that's like the price that you have to pay with doing the bounties, because if you aren't good with your money, you're chopped and you're going to get slimed and you're getting disqualified. So different from getting out, if Sai doesn't pay me the money, he's permanently disqualified. Not for the round, but for the whole game. Basically how it'll work is you'll have one person on like team 2 now, and that one person will have to do 2 eliminations, because obviously they'll have to eliminate the whole team, the assassin team, and then the assassin team will only have to eliminate one person, Sai. But even if he does like a revive or whatever, since he got disqualified and not eliminated, he can't be revived, he can't be whatever. Like, he can't do anything. He's disqualified. That is different from being eliminated. If you're disqualified, you're completely out. There's zero way of getting you back in the game. Like, zero way. Your partner can still survive as if he's a regular team, but it'd just be really hard because there's one person. But you are disqualified. You are not coming back in. If you're eliminated, there are other ways to get back in the game through just Sai surviving the week and doing all the good stuff, like eliminating his targets and does everything properly. You can come back in the game. But if you're fully disqualified, you're not coming back in no matter what. Next thing, this is a good one. This is a staple. The immunity goggles. Yes, immunity items. Some people hate them. Some people love them. I hope most people love them because, I don't know, I think they're really cool. And I talked to people and they said they want them. So we're putting them in the game. Hooray. Yeah, thank you, Peter. Immunity goggles is a system where as long as you are wearing goggles on your face, and this means on your eyes. When I say, oh yeah, I didn't say mean face. Yeah. If you're wearing the goggles on your eyes, they can be like the small baby swimmer ones that look like you're like weird, or they can be like the cool like scuba ones or whatever that has like the nose cover or nose cover. I don't know, bro. Like if you held your nose when you're in the pool, you're weird, bro. You're weird. You're weird. Yeah, and so yeah, as long as they're on your eyes, then you're fine. But yeah, as long as you're wearing the goggles, then you have immunity, right? Let's say I'm wearing goggles and Julian is my assassin and I'm his target, but I'm wearing goggles. Bro, I got my goggles on, bro. I got my drip on. Don't play. And Julian films and he shoots me.
Oh. I'm not going to shoot you with this.
Yeah, but like he shoots. I got shot with water. Psych, boy, I got my drip on. I have goggles. So now I have an hour time after I get splashed with my goggles. After you're being shot with your goggles properly and correctly on, obviously, like over your eyes, you may gain a grace period of 1 hour. So now I have an hour to run away, I guess. I don't know. But I can't use the goggles anymore. If I got shot with the goggles once, make sure you record it, by the way, and then let me know and show me the proof that he or she or whatever used their goggles, and then I'll make sure to keep track. So if it happens again and you try and abuse the goggles, you think you're cool. If you try and abuse the goggles and you think you're cool, then I'm gonna catch you in the act, and you ain't getting away. Don't try and do no fraud on me. I keep an eye. I'm the watcher, big brother. I'm on that. I'm actually just like that, you know? So don't think you can try and be slick and get away with it. Yeah, and so, yeah, make sure, after this hour, you're once again vulnerable, and you can't use the goggles again. You just can't. We know when you've used them once, and you can't be slick, because we'll have a video of you trying to use them again, and you're gone. You're actually gone. No, you'll just be eliminated. You won't be disqualified, but you'll just be still eliminated as if you got shot with no goggles. So, I mean, you could technically wear goggles, but, like, they're still going to submit the video because even if they're wearing goggles, I want you to submit the videos. Yeah, so they'll submit a video regardless, so we can tell if you wear it a second time. Obviously, like, mistakes happen, so it's not like a disqualification, but you're still going to be eliminated regardless. I mean, it's just, that's how it goes. Okay, now the last one. Julian, you might like this one.
What's up?
Last special rule. Some of you guys don't know about this one, but it's pretty underrated. I think it's hype. The Chug Jug! Yes, sir! We are introducing the Revive Chug Jug. Ooh! It will be a physical jug. Like I don't know, bro. Like, this is representation. But like, it will be a physical jug of water, like those like gallons of milk or gallons of water. And it'll be a legendary item, which will be placed somewhere around the area. It's not gonna be in any spot that's like you have to trespass. Like you won't be able to legally get it. So like, if you look at somewhere and you're like, damn, bro, I gotta jump this fence. And low-key, the Chug Jug could be behind here. This is my ticket back in the game. I'm gonna commit a crime. It is not gonna be behind the magical gate, bro. Committing a crime will not get you back in the game. I can assure you that. It'll be somewhere in the area. I would say most likely, if to give you a hint, it's gonna be around the school. I might like drop a hint as it gets closer. But basically, how the jug is gonna work is if you find the jug, so. Not if you're disqualified, because disqualified is like permanently out of the game. Disqualified / forfeit, that's completely out of the game. You can't come back in the game. If your partner's still in, I mean, I guess he can, but it won't be as valuable because he'll still have to do it himself because you will never come back into the game if you're disqualified. But let's just say my buddy Peter and Julian are on team 1. I'm going to like do like visuals, so it's like you don't have to come in anymore. I don't care. You can still stay in frame if you want. Peter and Michael are on team 1, right? And they both get eliminated. Like, it's round 2, and it's like halfway through the week, and they both get eliminated. They're both chopped. It's like, damn, man. Like, that sucks, man. That sucks. Team 1 gets fully eliminated. Peter and Julian both get eliminated. I don't know, womp womp. But halfway through the week, they find the Chug Jug. Ooh. Chug Jug. And you find the jug, and you say, bro, we can get back in the game. Oh, my God, this is huge. So Julian, because the Chug Jug only works on one person, by the way. Julian, he finds the Chug Jug. Peter and Julian find the Chug Jug, but Julian decides to take it because he's like, I think I have a better chance of surviving. So basically, if found, you must record yourself pouring the Chug Jug over your head, the whole Chug Jug. It'll be filled with water. You can't escape it. It's water. No, so if you find the Chug Jug, you're just going to have to pour it all over yourself. You're going to have to take the Chug Jug, and you're going to have to put it over your head, under the cap, and you're going to pour all the water, like, just over the top of your head. Once you record yourself doing that, then it'll activate. You can only be used once throughout the entire game, so only one person gets to use it. You can't reuse it. I mean, I don't know how down bad you got to be to, like, reuse it, but only one person goes, and then once Julian uses it and he's back in the game, hooray, hooray, hooray! He doesn't have a target anymore. He doesn't have an assassin anymore. But a public bounty will be over his head. So this will place you back onto a public bounty allowing anyone to eliminate you for the week. So if there's like half a week left, Julian uses the Chug Jug, gets back in the game. I'm going to make a public post saying, someone used the Chug Jug, found it. I'm going to post the video, and I'm going to say, he's back in the game, but there is a public bounty. This will have no monetary value besides the risk of more people being out of the game. So, like, you don't necessarily have to do it for the money, but you're like, okay, this is a threat because this is another team coming back to potentially kill me, so I might have to kill this guy. He can't attack. He can't fight back. He can't fight other people. He's a sitting duck, and he's probably going to get shot by a water gun. Had to preface that one. I'm getting better with this, I swear. He literally can't do anything but survive. Literally, you will have no target, so your only option is to survive. You can't eliminate your attackers either if anyone attacking you. Same thing with the bounty. Like, you can't eliminate anyone trying to attack you. It's over, bro. Like, you're basically chopped. But here's the thing. I know that sounds so unfair, but I need you to think about it this way. You lost. Like, you're bad. You already lost. Let's just preface this. You already lost. And the fact that you're even back in the game for a little bit is kind of huge. So All you have to do is survive the week. Once you survive the week, though, if he survives, this kid thinks he's so cool and you can't kill anyone, can't defend yourself from anyone, but he somehow survives the week, it would be just as if he did it normally. And now his partner, Michael, is back with him. Yay!
Go, Michael!
And they're back in the game, and they will move on to the next round as if nothing ever happened. So they'll be added to the pool of targets and assassins, and they'll be back in the game. But he just has to survive the week that he drinks the Chug Jug. A good tip of advice, if you find the Chug Jug, I would save it. I'm not going to be accepting Chug Jug submissions if it's within a day between the end of the week. So if this is the week and day left, I'm stopping submissions for Chug Jug here. Because the reason why I'm doing that is because if Julian finds the Chug Jug, he finds the Chug Jug and he's like, oh, I'm going to do something real sneaky. I'm going to submit the Chug Jug submission like 20 minutes before the weekends. Because then I don't have to do any surviving. I mean, I submit the Chug Jug and then he's back in the game and then he survives for 20 minutes and then now Michael's back in the game and they're a team now. You need at least 24 hours of vulnerable time because it still makes it really risky. And it avoids the whole like fraud aspect of just getting back in the game because it just avoids the fraud aspect. So you'll have no target, so your only option is to survive and for the week in the round, and you're not allowed to kill anyone attacking you. It's supposed to be kind of unfair because you literally are being revived because you lost. Let's remember that you lost. After successfully surviving, you and your partner will be let back into the game as you typically would, like normal. That's it. I mean, that's really it. If you have any questions or concerns, put a comment. I know it's like weird, but put a comment on the video and ask a question. I will personally reply. If you're like, bro, I do coal mining. If I'm currently mining coal, can bro shoot me with a water gun? I'll make sure to give you a specific scenario and tell you what works. Cool.